Well, it would help if I actually activated the webcam, wouldn't it? There we go. That's better. You guys can actually see me now. Hello! How is everyone doing today? Oh, it is a good day today. Just got done having a nice... Hello! Just washed my hair real quick because I was getting kind of warm and I didn't want to overheat while I was standing. And I also dug out my little kitty earrings, my little kitty claws, little jingle bells. I don't know if the jingle's coming up across the microphone or not, but I also found out that this dress will actually fit over the braces. So, but the braces feel kind of off today. I'm not sure why. So I'm just taking it easy. I already got this set. In fact, let me make sure that I can see if Gary Fan pops in. Here we go. So yeah, got my watch set already, so we're tracking this. And some exciting news. It came. It came. All of... Got kitties on the bed? Yes, let's take a look here. Let's see. See if I can do this right. Boop. There we go. And I think... Can you guys see Gaz? Gaz is in the picture too. Spy with my little eye. A Gaz. Gaz. You're not gonna turn around and say hi? You're just gonna hide? Okay. Yep, Gaz is in the wheelchair. Just facing the other way. Not even caring. But Gizmo and Gibbon said hi. Hi, guys. Oh. But yeah, String Deck came. So I figured I would wait till I was on stream to actually open it. I just undid a couple of the tape tabs to make it a little easier to open. But hello! Hi, Gary Fan. How you doing? And yes, it came. Okay, let me adjust this window size so I can like cut the roof of my mouth on something. Don't know what. There we go. Gary Fan has his little chat area. He's got to remember to watch over there as well. So that way I can boop, 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 boop. No falling. No falling. That's not what we need to do. So I did find a few more headpieces. Do we want antlers or snowmen? Yes, no falling. I'll need to clean that up. Snowmen? Okay. Stay. Didn't notice until after the fact, but one of the snowmen is a Cyclops snowman. So. There we go. Oh, and of course Gary Fan said antlers. Maybe we'll do antlers for the second half, Gary Fan. Oh. Music's still playing? Music's still playing, isn't it? Oh yeah, it's just quiet. Turn up a little on my end. There we go. Now I can hear it on my end. Just enough. Okay. So yes, the String Deck came. Boop. So there's the box. Eep. Okay. So we have the quick start guide, of course, that no one ever reads. telling you where to go to download the software if you haven't already, to plug it in, how to make folders, how to make icons, and how to use their little stand. So here's the unit itself. Feels weird when I can't see my legs. So this thing's actually pretty durable. Like I think it's a combination of metal and plastic. I think the top is metal and I think the bottom's plastic, but it feels like, actually feels pretty durable. Yes. Be what, Cosmo? Oh, Chad? Chad. Who is Chad again? Like, I could picture Cosmo saying that. But anyway. So then these are kind of like, they're like little gems. Slightly indented. It's kind of nice. So there's that part. And then you have the stand. So you can angle it. So then you go, boop. It's like a little laptop or a little desk stand. Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. I can never remember his name. So then let's see here. Yes. Okay. So now we see if this breaks things. Hopefully it doesn't break things. Come on. Well, I was unwinding it, and all of a sudden there was a twist in here that just caused it to start winding again. Huh. Boop. Oh. Has anyone seen Hugs yet today? I saw him post in chat earlier, but I know he'll want to see this as well. I mean, I mentioned that I was going to be doing this today if it came, so... Eep. Oh my goodness, okay. USB port right there. Here we go. Moving slow, but we'll get there. We will get there. When we get there. Ooh, it all lit up for a second. Uh-oh, I think we lost the camera. Let's reset the camera. Okay, only broke it for a second. So immediately upon plugging it in with OBS open, I had created two things already, and they're already showing up. So it's already showing icons. So like I can just go like that. I didn't have to do anything. Like I set up a little bit in the program the other day when I ordered it just to have a few things ready, and like it already recognizes. How cool is that? I set that right there. Oh, I love the look of that too. I mean, it's so sleek. So like now, if I minimize that for a moment, minimize this, open up Stream Deck, that's what I'm putting in right now. So we want Streamlabs OBS. We want source. We're gonna call this Sad Bunny. And this is in chat. And this is Sad Bunny. And I want a separate icon to be files. Did I put it in here? Yes, I did. Okay. So it should toggle them. It activates it and deactivates it. And so here's one thing that's really cool. I'll reactivate this webcam. Come on. Show me the bunny. It's being stubborn. You can kind of see it, but the bunny's there. That is so cool. That is so cool. Like, it actually looks better than that because it is a full... Like, I barely see any pixelation on it. Uh-oh. Stand yourself up. So yeah, I barely see any pixelation on it. That is really cool. I am super stoked. Or, let's see, is that the right term? Yeah, stoked. I'll use stoked. That's fine. And then let's see. What else? So now if I go, I should be able to go like this and go source. And we'll say main webcam. And this will be webcam. And then we'll do one more. Here we go. So then we'll do one more. We'll call this cat cam. And just chatting. And it goes to that one. So now, oh, and there they are. So now if I have this set up, okay, so a little fuzzy, but nice. And yes, it did. I saw your hosting on my end. Well, thank you, Spring Foxy, so much for the subscribe and for the like. Thank you ever so much. We're just hanging out, having a good time. The Stream Deck just came, and so we're just playing with it real quick. Oh, there we go. Wrong button. There we go. So there we go. So now I'll work on that over the next couple days and make sure that it's all cleaned up and that I don't pull it off the desk accidentally with my crutch, because that would not be good. I definitely seem a little off balance today. Take care. Have a good one. And thank you again. Thank you so much. So yeah, I will definitely work on this. I can also set up buttons for ending and starting the stream, which is nice. But wow, that works really well. I can't wait to work more on that. You had a weird time trying to host over the weekend? Oh, that's not good. Okay. Oh. Things are just quiet today. Everything seems really quiet today. I have a little bit of hair in my eye or something. He's no good. So, what's new with everyone else? Hope everyone had a wonderful weekend. Well, that's weird. Yeah, no, it told me that you started hosting. You're excited about tomorrow? Oh, because you're working on the stuff for your page. Yeah, that'll be fun. Oh my goodness. Okay. I totally forgot to grab my coffee. Coffee fail. Let's see here. Boop. Still early in stream. Excuse me. On which one to stream first? Yo, that is a good question. I'm not sure. You know the sheet's going to take the longest. Well, if it's going to take the longest, then why don't you work on that one over, you know, work on that one primarily off camera, since, you know, you'll probably be taking some breaks on that one. Or save that one till later. Do the other smaller ones first. Oh, big yawn. Why am I so yawny today? And I don't mean the singer. But it would only leave my description boxes, and I know I would be powering through them. I don't know. I'm curious. Let's see here. Yeah, no, that's hard to say. I wonder if this thing automatically opens when Streamlabs is open. What just came to you? I do my bad side to sit there. Oh, big yawn. Need to stop yawning. Okay, so we have, oh, you can work on 2 tomorrow, leave the sheet for Wednesday, and do 3 for Thursday. That could work. Are you not doing any, after, are you not working on any of your stuff after Christmas? I mean, Christmas is what, Tuesday this year? Okay, so you're totally going to be taking that week off, not even working on your stuff. Got it. Laura Hala, hello. How are you doing today? Oh, I did not even download any of those pictures. I should have transferred those pictures over. I could have put up the wreath. Got it. That makes sense, MRD. No, that totally makes sense. Am I playing Minecraft? I haven't yet on the stream. One of these times I definitely would like to. I usually save Minecraft for recording, and I am sadly behind in recording Minecraft episodes. So, and yes, the Stream Deck did show up. I unboxed it, and let me take it off its stand here. And so we even have Sad Bunny programmed to show and not show. And I can enable, right now it's looking at a box, but I can do the cat cam. Right now it's just showing some stuff. But yeah, it's actually pretty heavy duty and I really enjoy it. And looking, I will be working on some more recordings soon for Minecraft. Since I am behind, I'm gonna try to get a few episodes in that I can start posting at the beginning of the new year. I've been waiting to record with a few other people. I don't know how soon that's going to pan out, so I may be doing some solo episodes just to get the groove or the ball rolling again. And I do apologize if you've been following my series and have been waiting for a new episode to come out. But I will be getting them out soon. And then let's see, Laura Holla. Good, finishing up work for the day so I can hopefully relax and watch a Christmas movie later. And so pretty, yes. Oh, good. Relaxing is good, especially this time of year. I've been obviously relaxing, but I've been working on those. I didn't download any on my computer, but those Christmas ornaments that I've been working on, and they've been turning out wonderful. I really like how they've been turning out. Did I share that in your channel, Laura Holla? I can pull it up from my phone real quick, probably, but actually here, I know where I put it. Boop. I can do this. I can do it. I can do the thing. There it is. Okay, let's open original and I'll bring it to the desktop and let's open and just do a quick edit real quick. Yeah, I know I sent Gary Fan some. Edit. Let's just crop this one. So I'm just using air dry clay with this and then acrylic paints. Save. There we go. And boop. So there we go. A wreath ornament. Hello, lovely look. How are you doing today? So yeah, I'm making a whole slew of these. I'm making, I think like 5 or 6 for our family members in conjunction with some gifts. So now I think this one's mostly done. So I'll put some clear gloss over it just so it shines. You're fine. That's good. It's good to hear. You enjoying the week so far? I mean, I know it's just Monday, but you having a good start to the week? Let's see, I'll put that right here. We'll just put it, since it's the holidays, I'll leave it up for a little bit. Streamlabs. OBS. Source. Wreath. In the webcam. And I think that's that one. Come on. There we go. There we go. So if people want to see it later, I can show it. So yeah, that's kind of what I've been working on the last few days, making some of those. So the BenQ screen bar lamp, let me pull up a link for that. Could always be better, but I'm fine. How about you? You know, honestly, I am having a wonderful day so far. Mostly done with work. I have a little bit of programming to do later, but I'm at home now. I'm in the braces. I'm standing up for a couple hours, enjoying some time with friends. And so yeah, I'm doing well. I get to go see my mom this week. I'm going to be doing a couple-hour drive to visit mom and my youngest brother. and it'll be just a good weekend, nice and relaxing. Okay, so let's go to Amazon and go to my list. I think it's in here. Maybe. Maybe not. BenQ screen. BenQ screen bar. There it is. Okay, so I'll get a link. Come on. Pop the link. There we go. Copy and see, I'll put this in. So it'll go to both locations. I will plop this in Restream. I did not plop up in that chat. Give it a second here. Boop. And pop it to both locations. There you go. So that is the screen bar. When I don't want a ton of light, when I don't want the glare, and when I want to basically protect my eyes from migraine status, that bar will come in handy. I was debating doing something else, but I think, you know, honestly, I think that's a good goal, because then I don't need to have all the lights up when I'm doing stuff. Like, it actually, even though they're LED, they still get kind of warm because there's no heatsink associated with these ones, so they still produce. I mean, it's enough that I notice it, especially when I'm standing. Yeah, I hadn't seen it before until I saw, I was watching some YouTube channels of different people's stream setups, and one guy was really talking about it, and I'm like, that's really cool. That's a really cool idea. So, yeah. Oh, here we go. And we are, oh, I am 8 away from possible affiliate. Like, my average views per stream jumped after yesterday's stream to like 2.9, so it's almost at the 3 needed. Currently renovating a room in house to be your office. Then you can start streaming again. Ooh, I look forward to it. That sounds fun. Yeah, I still have. So I have a section. I think I showed this a while ago. Minimize some of this stuff, but let's see, SketchUp. Did I put it into? Yeah, here we go. SketchUp folder. And then we got, I think it's this one. Let's see if this is it. If it is, I'll pop over to it real quick. So I'm working on renovating the last 2 major rooms in my house because they are still, okay, so the existing conditions are not all there. I don't think they're in that one. But just the walls are here. So let me switch over to Live Gaming. And I will work on getting all this stuff set up in here so that way I'm not having to hunt for this stuff. But this should. Come on. Come on, SketchUp. Is it going to be fickle? I see it as active. And nothing is over it. Oh, you found out what you're getting your brother for Christmas? What's that? While I load this up. It's a gaggle of lols. A gaggle of lols. Come on. Why is this being so silly? Properties. Same type. SketchUp. Hi, Gibbon. Oh, this is really weird. Okay, you know what? We'll just do this. There we go. I know you guys can still hear me. What the? Why? What is it doing? Oh, right. I have the chat box there. Basically, the latest Resident Evil game we played. Huh. Alright. So, since this appears to be the only way I'm getting this one to work at the moment, this is currently how the last half of the house works that I need to remodel. So the room I'm in right now, basically we have, right here is the utility room. And then, you know, a little more section to the hallway. And from there, it goes like, oops, come on. It goes like up here, does this, little bay window, and such, roughly. So this is where we're at right now. We're actually in the bay window. That's where my desk is at. And so what I am working on, so this whole section here, the floor is 4.5 inches lower than the rest of the house. This section of the house was added by the previous owner in 2006. And when he added it lower than the rest of the house. And this is my bathroom. Right here is the tub. And you got the toilet over here. You have the vanity. It's like goes to here and like that. Like there. With a little 2-foot wide cabinet. And this weird little alcove thing. So it's just weird. I don't even use this door at all. And so what I'm working on is this is what it will end up being. And so where right now these are, the closet is like a slidey door. I may not even do doors there. I may actually utilize this area for a little studio area. And then I have some external wardrobes that I use that you guys have seen, the white ones, which you can actually see over here right now. And I may just use that for the closet and then just keep this as the recording studio area. But then the bathroom, basically this, where the wall was right here before, it gets pushed back. It gets pushed into the room. The bathtub gets replaced with a shower with a full cabinet right here. And then now I have a full turning circle in here. So that is the plan, and it will all be raised up 4.5 inches with a double wide vanity with this section can be rolled under. And so like this section of cabinet, which you can't see on there, of course, but to give you an idea, whoop, 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 whoop. Roughly like that, and then the side will actually open up kind of like that, and then that. Whoa! What? What? Correct yourself. So it'll be kind of like that. Pretty close. So that's what I'm working on doing. So right now it's moving everything around. I had a shed. This is actually the program I used to design my first house in 2007 that I built up in Newburgh. Give me just a second here. Let's go back to this one. I'll close that one, not save. And let's see if I have it handy, because if I have it handy... Oh, I know where it's at. It's on Google. I'll download it real quick. and it should just be called The House. But yeah, I designed my last house in Google SketchUp completely. And then use that to basically transfer to make the plans for my builder. You're back! Welcome back! Come on. Do I have to actually type in the whole thing? Ah, there it is. Okay, so this I want to download. I don't know which version it is, but I will reopen it and we'll see what we can come up with. Okay, so, and I think this is the first time that MRD's seeing this as well. Come on, please still load. Whose channel? Your channel? I'll definitely check out your channel. Me? Oh, no, I'm female. I just really need to work on my voice again. Load? There it goes. Okay, it loaded. So, and I use this for making modifications to my old house as well. So let me plop this over. I need to really put in that background on there. Let's see, let's add that real quick. And that was a color source, add. Chat background, add. And we'll just go like that. There you go. Oh, that's painful standing up. Oh, that just reverberates up the back. Okay. So yeah, this is how I actually designed my last house. I was working on adding some shelves to the garage. Didn't quite get that far. But, you know, I told you guys about the island that I cooked at before. That's the island that I cooked at before. Thank you. And no, it did not sound good. But it was a huge kitchen area. I actually have a rendering of just the kitchen that people mistake often for... Hang on. Boop. That people mistake often for a photo. Let me just pull it up real quick. Oh, just wait for it. Wait for it. It's not even there yet. You don't even know. I'm gonna pull down a photo from Facebook because I think that's where I have it. Gotta minimize all this though, and I think it's in general. No, it's not in general. It's in timeline. Would be in timeline, wouldn't it? It'd be the hardest one to get to. Profile. Uh-oh, where is it hiding? Eek! Seriously, where is it hiding? That's kind of weird. It shouldn't be hiding that easily. I'm a little confused at the moment. No worry about it, Spring. Apparently my photos are MIA. So let's go my photos and I'll just scroll down real quick. That is so weird. I don't know where it disappeared to. But I know I can find it real quick, so that's not a big deal. Oh, this is from... Actually, this one's not bad. Come on. So this is from when I was remodeling this bathroom. Or the guest bathroom. Nice big section of granite slab on it. Actually, I got a better picture in there. Give me just a second. Boop. And so I have a before and after. Right? That granite slab is amazing. Well, I guess I don't have the before and after on here, but I do have a better picture of the granite slab. So I will maximize that. Thank you. I like the Christmas lights and the snowman. Okay. Here we go. So there's a better picture of just the granite slab. And I actually, my contractor has a guy that works with granite, and this was actually a spare piece. So with installation was 200. That was it. You need to have the one... Wait, you need to have granite in your kitchen replaced? Are you missing? No, Laura Holla, since I am not affiliate yet, I am actually dual streaming to YouTube as well. So I do, but Gary Fan, I do love granite. You can get different types. We seal it. We use just a granite sealer probably once a year on it, and that's really all I have to do. At my last house, the house that I built, I did, like you saw in the model, I did a granite tile. Let me zoom down far enough and I can show you real quick an actual picture, because I took some pictures like that before I moved out. So this, okay, this is actually a good picture. This is an actual picture of my old house. Do I do Twitch TV stream? I dual stream at the same time to Twitch and YouTube. And then eventually when I go affiliate, then I'll have to split up my content, different content for each channel. But for now, because I do get a few people that come in, especially because of the transcoding issue, I dual stream. So here is, that's my old house. That's the house that I designed. And the door's cracked open because the kitties would go in and out. But that's the house that I designed. And so you can see the granite tile. Oh, I can't zoom in on that one. I have to download it. Hang on. I'll pop it back open in just a second. I just want to download it first. And then I'll do full screen. Floods drool on the floor. Okay. So a little blurry if I zoom in, but not bad. The original is better. So you can see the granite tile in there. And that fan hood, I like the general concept of it. I got the halogen style bulbs because LED was still so expensive when I did that. I mean, you gotta remember I built it in 2007. And LED didn't really start becoming affordable until around 2011. Yeah, I like it. I like the durability of it. It doesn't, like, it cleans, to me it cleans easily. Doesn't take a lot of maintenance. But yeah, and then that's all hickory floor and hickory cabinets. So eventually when I move again, it will be, I'll build again next time I move. Probably in like 10, 12 years, somewhere in there. But it's definitely a spacious kitchen. plop this back up. And then we got... Oh, I forgot I had these on here. You guys ever seen slow motion photography of fire dancing? Did this a few years back. One of my favorites. So that is basically, you have the poi balls that are, you've seen slow motion of it? Yeah, it's amazing stuff. And so I got to do some fire dancing, and I think it's in the same area. Give me just a second, I'll see if I can pop it up. You know, you managed to smack yourself a couple times with fireballs, but whatever. Actually, I did the staff. So I'm probably not be able to show you the rendering of the kitchen, but I can show you otherwise. Photos. Let's go photos, albums, video. And we need to mute the music because and I won't show the whole thing, but let's pause that. I'm at full screen. And this was my first really attempt doing it. Okay, so now we'll go just screen. And I'll fast forward a little bit in a second here, because this was like I'd been practicing throughout the day. And so this was my first go at it. I start getting a little more comfortable. I just dropped it. There we go. I start getting a little more comfortable. And I got to the point where I could start swinging around on one hand. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I'm just kind of like guiding it around my hand. It's a lot of fun. Unfortunately, we've had so many fire warnings here for the last few years, I haven't really been able to do much. But I was thinking like I should get like a pole or something with just like giant LED balls on the ends of them that are weighted, so you get the similar experience, because the bar is quite heavy. I was honestly surprised. So it was a lot of fun. Yeah, it was definitely an experience. Okay, let's get this back up. Get the music up. So I recommend it to almost anyone, as it's just amazing. What was this? Did I take a video of the moon? Oh, I did. Forgot I did that. My camera has a 50-60x optical zoom. And so that's with my camera. One of my passions, one of my hobbies. I haven't gotten any good moon photos recently. How do we get from my camera to, okay, whatever. And I think that's pretty much it for those. Not sure where the other stuff is right now. I'm not going to try to hunt it down, because that's not why we're here. I mean, it kind of is. It's part of just chatting and whatnot, so. Yeah, that picture was, I mean, I have a whole slew of them. I did some fun ones I did a photography class a few years back, just as extra credit type stuff. I've been doing photography off and on since high school, and I really like that camera. Now is this thing gonna give me issues here? Oh, there we go. Albums. And this was landscape and architecture. There we go. I mean, just get some really fun stuff. Like, usually, I mean, even places near the beach, you get things that end up looking like they're completely on an alien planet. And that is just, it's fun to me. I mean, like this. This is at a beach just 2 hours from my place. And the rock is so eaten away by the water that it looks like a completely foreign landscape. It's like you have to expect some creatures to crawl out of it. Boop. So, all sorts of fun stuff. Right? Nature is wicked. And I'm hoping, one of the things I'm hoping soon here is to get... Ooh, very nice. One of the things I'm hoping soon is to get my 3D printer back up and running. Here, let's see if I can maximize this. There we go. So here's my 3D printer when I was printing a Doctor Who coaster. Little tiny thing. It's a little $180 printer, but it works amazing. And I finally have enough room that I can set it back up again. So I look forward to starting to make some new fun stuff. One thing I want to do is I want to get some metallic filaments. And I want to make, kind of like you guys have been seeing the badge of the thank you from everyone that supported for the first goal. I want to make some like support badges that I can have just displaying on the stream as a physical object. So I want to work on some of those stuff as well. Oop. I mean, obviously it prints slow as heck, but so much fun to work with. And what someday I can't wait till the like the immersion printers, where it pulls it out basically. Oh, pause that. So, that wasn't. Sorry, here, I'll go full screen. It's not quite beeping. I know it sounds like beeping, but what you heard was this. That's actually the sound it's making, just like the micro vibrations. Boop. What the? Some of the suggestions that YouTube video gives is so weird. Or not YouTube, Facebook video gives. I guess both, really. Eep. Okay. We'll go back over here. So. You can't be trusted with one? Nah, they're fun. I had a different shelf mechanism over here. Right now I have one of the wireframe ones, but I had one of the tube with that connects into the plastic to make the cubes, and I printed off a whole slew of stuff that I used to clip onto the metal to actually hold pieces of wood in place to give it a solid structure, and like shelves and stuff instead of just the stuff. Yeah, my door was open. I leave it open for the kitty cats. Which we got Gibbon on the bed right now. Gaz is still in my wheelchair. Gizmo is nowhere to be seen at the moment. Oh. So, eep. Oh my goodness. I can't wait till the beginning of the year when I get these things adjusted a little bit. I know it is. It's poofing out a little bit. All good. I'm just glad I took the time to wash it out beforehand, because otherwise I'd be overheating right now just because I've been warm all day. So I need to put this back into window mode. There we go. Wow, this is weird. Like, I think this is the first time I've had as much traffic on the YouTube side as I've had on the Twitch side, and it's kind of like, it's cool. I had just originally pictured doing the YouTube side mainly for like Gary Fan and like one or two others, just because of the whole transcoding stuff, but kind of cool when I can balance it back and forth like that. Get to chat with a whole group of people you normally don't get to chat with. So this weekend I probably, yeah, I know, that's what I noticed. It's like the window's just big enough, like I see the tail end of the 3. But you know, one thing that I should mention real quick. So as I mentioned before, Thursday I may not be streaming because I have a doctor's appointment 2 hours from home, and I don't know when I'm getting back home, and it may be cutting it so close I may be tired, and just I may do a stream. I may do another unbraced stream or just from the wheelchair, since I have to work the next day on Friday before I drive back up again another 2 hours to Mom's on Saturday. So I'm gonna be burning the midnight oil probably. And then I'll probably do a small gaming stream on Sunday again. Probably not 5 hours like this last Sunday, but I'll probably still do another gaming stream. And then obviously I won't be doing a brace stream probably won't do one on Christmas Eve or on Christmas. I'll use the braces, but it depends on how busy people are. I may do a brace stream and just do a game depending on what all's going on. I don't know. But I'll also check with my energy level and see how my energy is doing. So I'm not completely off of balance. I think it's just need to tighten things down a little bit. There's a few joints I need to check on. The ones I don't normally need to tighten still get loose occasionally. And that one's a little harder because I need a really like a really flathead screwdriver to do that, to do the really big bolts, because it's like the slot is about as thick as a quarter. But we're at the point, you know, honestly, I think next Thursday or Friday, just to be safe and give it a few extra days, I think next Thursday or Friday I will be adjusting one of the angles. And if you guys want, I'll do that on camera so you guys can see how I adjust the angle of one of the joints. I'll probably do like one of the knees or something. You guys can see that. Because it's a little difficult because you got to make sure you do it so you don't mess it all up, and like that's why when that's why I have like marks on there. When I showed you guys on camera before, you saw a little black mark, and that was where I started out. My nose is starting to itch, of course. But it's nice. I don't have a headache today, which is really nice. Oh, that's right. Yeah, last time I showed that's right. I did transfer that video over though. It was, I think it was the first unbrace stream that I did. I transferred it over after the fact. So you should be able to go back and find it. Oh, that's right, because it was right after It was right after YouTube decided to temporarily ban my streaming because of their auto system. It was that same day. So look for the Unbrace stream of, I think it was 12/3, wasn't it? I feel like it was 12/3. Or maybe, no, November 30th, I think. Somewhere in there. Take care, Spring Fox. Spring Foxy. Have a great day. So, yeah. Tomorrow, though, let's see. Tomorrow, I know I'll be streaming tomorrow. And I'll likely be I think I'm streaming on Wednesday as well. I need to check that, because I know I have a massage on Wednesday. I just don't remember when it is. They temporarily banned my ability to stream, because I had done a 2-minute inspirational stream saying like today's an awesome day or something like that. And so their auto system banned it, or like flagged it, and gave me a strike for being misleading. And so of course I appealed it, and it took it a few days for the appeal to totally kick in. But you know, they obviously once a human reviewed it, they're like, oh yeah, this is fine. But it was just kind of like, you know, the big companies having to be super careful. And so there was a chance that I wouldn't have been able to stream on YouTube for 90 days. I could upload. They would let me upload, but they wouldn't let me stream. It was just silly. I forgot what I was looking for. Right? No, like basically it was I was encouraging people to have an awesome day, saying that, you know, my day was going great, that I was looking forward to the brace stream, and I was letting everyone know that I was going to be what I was going to be doing on the brace stream was actually going over the braces themselves and how the different parts worked. So there was nothing misleading about that. I didn't tell them to go somewhere else because at that point I was dual streaming. Right? So let's see here. What do we got? I was going to pull open something, and now I totally spaced what I was going to pull open. Squirrel. Oh, wow. So, oh, I did see something interesting, though, today. I was looking up to see, like, if people with HKFOs, how often they use treadmills. And I came up with an interesting brace. And it was, here we go, PGO. So the braces I have are HKAFO with a thoracic support. The ones I want to get within a few years is the RGO, or sometimes called IRGO. But there's one called the PGO, Powered Gait Orthotics, which is basically your Pelican suit. I thought that was rather interesting. Let's see if I can get a picture of it here. So, walking brace PGO. I just want this image by itself. Come on. Okay, so if I plop this over here, first of all, you can see I have a million tabs open and I have a bunch of stuff open. Lovely. So this first one is a very basic HKAFO. It just goes up to the hip. I have one that goes another bar taller, that goes just under the armpits, and that's what gives it the thoracic support. Then over here you have a similar type. This one has like what they call a tortoise shell on it, but this bar, this is one style of this brace, is that bar rocks back and forth to allow for the reciprocating motion. There's another version of this, actually in a, I have a photo actually of when I was learning them when I was 11. Obviously, disclaimer, that was before I transitioned. But still a very good photo, and it shows the work that goes into learning how to use them. And my therapist at the time was amazing. Like, he was nice unless you pushed him. He wasn't ever mean, but he would push back just as hard. His nickname was Sergeant Herb, for good reason. Those were the original braces that I had back in '93 that I used until '98 for 5 years. And so here is the dual cable system. And that's while you shift your weight around, that's what actually moves the legs. Guys, don't fight. And me, no falling. So yeah, I've had a ton of practice with walking with those ones, and oh my gosh, like that thing, that tortoiseshell, first of all, was hot as heck. Like you go for more than like half an hour in that thing and you're like, I was so glad when they finally got away with, went away from the tortoiseshell and did the dual band. But there was a lot less support that I needed at that time. I mean, you can tell, like, there's not even, like, I have the calf support, but I don't have the thigh support because I didn't need it yet. Because I was still, I mean, here's how small I was after the car wreck. Before the car wreck, I weighed 90 pounds. After the car wreck, when I got to this point, so from April to December, in this photo, I'm 65 pounds. I'd lost a lot of weight. And so, I mean, for those of you that remember, these braces, like this set weighed maybe 10 pounds. Ones I'm wearing right now weigh 15 pounds. And now I literally weigh 100 pounds more right now than I did in that photo. And so that's why I'm working on bringing my weight down a little bit. Because when I got fitted for these, I was at 150. And so I don't want to be able to not wear them because I've worked so hard to get back into them after 20 years. So anyway, what I was saying on the brace type is they have also the PGOs, which are the, I'm guessing it stands for powered gait orthotics. I mean, just look at all the circuitry that goes in there. Like, dang, like, is its purpose the same? Like, is it, I mean, like, how much of it does it assist versus actually mobilize? And if these things, if these ones normally cost, if you don't have insurance, these things normally start at around $10,000 to $12,000 US. I mean, it's ridiculous. RGOs are about the same. Electric is always more. How much do these things run for? My guess? I have no idea, but my guess is probably around 100 grand. That'd be my guess, because there's so much roboticry. No, not at all cheap, no. I mean, thank goodness for insurance. But yeah, it's taken a bit. I've been working on getting back up into walking braces since 2014, so it's taken a while. But I got there. And I'm so glad to be back up. Okay, for all of you Doctor Who fans, that's one thing I did with my 3D printer. My little Doctor Who TARDIS earrings. Yes, I agree, it is a ridiculous cost. At the same time, I mean, I get it. I understand that part of the cost is the constant development of new styles of walking braces. As well as the maintenance of the braces and so on. But still, it's just like, okay, if you don't have insurance, aren't able to work on a payment arrangement, basically, you're pretty much just, I mean, that's a wheelchair sentence. You're sentenced to your wheelchair, period. and it's not right. And unfortunately, 3D printing's not at the place yet that you can safely 3D print braces, because there is so much that goes into them. Eventually, yes, it'll get to that point. It's just we're not even close to that yet. And it kind of, you know, it's a little disheartening. Oh. Oof. Oh yeah? See, I'd love to be able to 3D print a full set of braces that were just like set to me. The problem is, especially with how tight my hips are right now, like, just a second, I'll plop an image. Photos. And I need to go back to November of last year. When they were fitting me for them. Because maybe January? Basically, the amount of fitting that went into it was just, it is kind of unreal, honestly. How much work goes into it. You have to be fully casted. Which, I mean, as technology progresses, yes, you will be able to just do a 3D scan. But not all of the hanger orthotics have that at this point. And so it's working around, okay, that's not it. Oh, stop. There it goes. Okay, so this is before they added the support. Actually, this is a really clean image of... This one's a really clean image of the gear itself. So Gary fan, here, this one you could take a look at real quick. So that, I think, is the knee of one of the knee parts. So you can see the mark on here where it started, you know, for the starting mark. But that's what I'll be adjusting here in probably like a week or so. Is one of those parts. I mean, you imagine, like, oh, I know what picture I was pulling up. So you imagine, like, because my legs aren't fully straight right now, just how much torque is on that piece right now. And being able to, you know, have the mechanical understanding on how to do stuff like that. Like, okay, this type of stuff that like, the picture I'm going to show you next, I don't do this type of work. I mean, I can. I do more of the design aspect as opposed to the commissioning aspect. But this is some of the stuff that I did when I went back to school, working with automated systems. And that was just a couple years ago. A lot of fun. Okay, now where's that picture I want? I want the one that shows the angles. When I was getting the braces, it shows the angles. Oh yeah, that was just last year with all that snow. I forgot about that. Was this my first day up? Okay, here we go. We're almost there. Sweet, we're almost there. And that shows the angles pretty dang well. Okay, this is the one I wanted to show. No problem. So you can see the hip joint here. There's about a 15-degree here. But then look at this knee. This is what I've been working on straightening out. And this is why I can't use RGOs yet. Because the amount of torque that would go into one leg when it's bent like this, it would be in the shop more often than I'd be wearing them. And so That's what the purpose of these braces that I'm wearing right now, in addition to allowing me to be upright. Mr. Beast? The Mr. Beast? I'll donate you $1 if you play my song on stream and leave a follow on my SoundCloud. Excite trouble. Is this the Mr. Beast? Account created 5 minutes ago. I don't think that's the Mr. Beast. Because the Mr. Beast would have a fedora. I don't know. It's... Here, hang on. Let me pause that. Let me do this. I'm going to mute desktop audio for a moment so I can see what this is.
Yeah, it's my birthday and shit. I gotta put a song out for you niggas. Hey, but feel these vibes though, feel? Got some powder.
Yeah, I don't think that's the Mr. Beast. I mean, and if it is, oh well. I've missed out, obviously, if it is the Mr. Beast, and I apologize, but I also expect that the Mr. Beast, from everything that I've seen of Mr. Beast, is he uses his own name in the streams. He doesn't generally hide behind another tag. So, and granted, I haven't watched all of his streams, but what I've seen up to this point, he uses his own tag. So, I apologize if you actually are Mr. Beast, but I'd rather be cautious on my stream since I've been tricked by some other things in the past. So I'm just gonna be a little more cautious. Anyway, we're talking about the thing, and you are back. Laura Hala, welcome back. Okay, let's put this one back up. There we go, and we'll put this screen back up. Go back. So yeah, so there'd be way too much torque on here if I tried to use them now as Argios. Yeah, I know, and you got to be careful with recently created accounts, especially exactly. So yeah, it'll take about a year to get, like anywhere from half a year to a year of constant use. That's the key, constant use, to get my legs to the point where they can be straight enough to use the Argio part. And then I could walk by like going like and so on, and not cause my shoulders so much strain. I go much slower, but at least I have the option of how I walk. I can either go boop, 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 or I can go whoochie, whoochie, and go really fast. I mean, I can go, when I'm going full speed, I go up to about six miles an hour in these things when I'm doing full struts. And you guys have seen probably the YouTube video of me going down the hallway at PT, and that was going pretty much full speed. Big stretch. So, yeah. Huh. Sheppy's gone over again today. You must be having a really good time today. Also, for those of you that have not seen any of MRD Dragon's streams, I highly recommend check out her streams Tuesday through Thursday. She does amazing art and Minecraft. You're getting honey drips on your crummy desk. Eep. Oh, you know, I should go back to here. And what I should do is I should be working on, I want to get that one drawing finished, so I'll probably work on that this weekend or over the week or something. little too, like, my arms are just awkward enough today that I don't feel like I would be doing good with drawing. My hands are a little slow right now, but it's good. I picked up a pack of Ninja Bread. I picked up a pack yesterday from Walmart of the Ninja Bread kit. It's the gingerbread kit, but then with 4 Ninja Bread cutouts. So you actually have the cookie cutters of the Ninja Bread men. Did you get the full kit? Wait. When did I miss that? Why did I not see that? Did that pop off while I was... It's because I was on the other screen. I didn't even see that pop up because I was on the other screen. Okay, hang on. Hang on. Laura Holla, I apologize. I did not see that because I was on a different screen that didn't have it. So, okay. So Mr. Beast, I don't know if that is the full, if your actual account, but either way, I want to thank you for following. And then Laura Holla, so we'll do this. And then Laura Holla, as soon as that one goes away. Any day now. Thank you so much for the $5, Laura Holla. I greatly appreciate it, and I need to remember on the full screen to add those alerts as well, so I don't accidentally miss them again, because I don't want to miss them. I want to make sure that I appreciate whenever someone helps out, because you guys are way too generous. So yeah, I think though, if you guys don't mind, I'm going to put you guys on standby for just a couple moments while I go heat up a quick cup of coffee, because I could use some coffee right now. I've been moving around, and that'll allow me to go and get it without having to worry about falling and all that fun stuff. So I will be right back. Oh, I'm back. And oh my goodness, it is so nice to be able to just come and press a button to get back to the thing rather than hunt and find, oh, where's that scene? Where's that thing? I mean, I definitely... this will be close enough to Happy Bunny right now. We'll do a happy wreath. Happy wreath. Yes, Stream Deck. Oh my goodness. So you just, okay, I just came over to and saw that you were still streaming. I'm like, oh, Sheppy must be having a wonderful day right now because they're still in stream. But yeah, so now I can just do one-click Sad Bunny or, you know, hang on, I think Gaz is still, if I do this right, get my extra camera. We'll do the cat cam. Hi, Gaz. Meow. Gaz. Gaz is asleep. Caps overload. You know, honestly, I don't even notice the caps usually, Shep, because of my work. There we have Gizmo. And Gippin. Yeah, well, like I said, your Pearl is like my Gaz. Gaz and Pearl are very similar. Let me turn this off so that way I can actually... I have 4 kitties. And so let's see, let's do this. Let's go. I don't have this in the Stream Deck because I opened the Stream Deck in camera today. So we want this one. So there's my kitties. Not the 22, it's just the 20. Beginning of? Hey, Kama the Man, welcome back. Beginning of a cat lady, crazy cat lady. What are you talking about? I've been a crazy cat lady for a while. What's the main cam? The main cam. So the 920 is going to become the main cam. The main cam right now is a Brio. And the Brio, there's just too much bandwidth issue on it to use it effectively all the time. It so easily starts lagging behind. I am doing well today. My Stream Deck came, and so that I ordered on camera on Friday because of the amazing generosity of all of you guys. And so I unboxed it on camera and plugged it in. I had a couple things set up. But I am just in love with this thing. Like, I love how durable it feels. And yeah, it's amazing. But yeah, as I was saying, for the Brio, the Brio's nice. It might work better if I had a longer USB-C direct cable. It is right now I have a, right, exactly. Right now it is a USB-C to USB 3 cable that's came with it. And so it keeps getting some issues. I'm guessing it would work better if I went straight to USB 3, but the cable's so short on it. I don't have that long of a USB-C to USB-C. So I may check that first. I might order one for that. Just see if it'll help, but I have to downscale it so much to get it so it doesn't... Like, actually today it's been pretty good, but I've been switching back and forth between stuff as well, so it's probably allowed it to reset. But there are times where the camera will just start lagging behind like crazy amounts, and then everyone in chat yells at me to fix it. So I picked up the 920, and it will become the main camera. I like the Brio a little bit better as far as, like, if I were to set these up side by side, the 920 is more, it's got a more narrow field of focus than the Brio. The Brio has a much wider field of focus. And so I like that because then I don't have to feel like I'm in a box. But, so how did Xenoblade go today? I saw you played a little over more than usual, so I'm guessing either it was a big boss battle or a lot of Shep tax. Or a lot of treats for Pearl. Oh, it was all movies. Okay. So like, just like cinema mode, basically. So like from the game or just... Okay. Read my info on Twitch and so sorry to hear. What are you sorry to hear about? I mean, yeah, I've had some challenges, but you know, I think I do pretty well. I'm able to encourage you guys, right? So, is this thing cooperating? No, I don't need it loud. I don't even remember how much I wrote on here. I know I wrote some, but yeah. Oh, the car. You know, that was a challenging year. I will admit, because I don't know if I put it in here or not, but 3 weeks before the car wreck, my birth mom actually passed away from leukemia. So it was definitely a trying year for sure. But you know what? I do well. And I push forward. I mean, heck, I've been out of braces for 20 years. And this is the first year in 20 years that I've been able to get back into them and really make a positive physical push forward. Like I said in Sheppy's channel earlier, I'm going to reach power level 10. I'm just gonna. I mean the car accident that I tanked? What? What does that mean? Car accident. Oh, okay, I get what you're saying now. Got it. That I tanked, like a tank in the game. Got it. Sorry, I missed the reference momentarily, but I got it now. Oh, you know, you gotta be positive. Okay, so here's the thing. And I remember finding this earlier, but how many of you are familiar with the play or the movie of Man of La Mancha, Don Quixote? Because there is one thing in there in particular, and I don't know how good a quality this one is, but I'll pause this real quick. Nope, pause. I think this is the one I want. And so I got one song for you. Okay, see, that's what most people know. But then there's a whole nother group of people that know the musical side of it and know Impossible Dream. So give me just a second here and I will pause this. I will go full screen on this. And we'll go just screen on this. I don't know how good this quality is going to be.
Quest? What does that mean, quest?
It is the mission of each true knight. His duty, nay, his privilege, to dream the impossible dream. To fight the unbeatable foe. To bear with unbearable sorrow. To run where the brave dare not go. To right the unrightable wrong. To love pure and chaste from afar. To try when your arms are too weary. To reach the unreachable star. This is my quest, to follow that star, no matter how hopeless, no matter how far, to fight for the right.
Sorry.
Without question or pause, to be willing to march into hell for a heavenly cause. And I know if I'll only be true to this glorious quest, that my heart will lie peaceful and calm when I'm laid to my rest, and the world will be better for this, that one man scorned and covered with scars still strove with his last ounce of courage to reach the unreachable stars. This is my quest to follow that star, no matter how hopeless, no matter how far, to fight for the right without question or pause, to be willing to march into hell for a heavenly cause. And I know if I'll only be true to this glorious quest, that my heart will lie peaceful and calm when I'm laid to my rest, and the world will be better for this, that one man scorned and covered with scars still strove with his last ounce of courage to reach the unreachable star.
So yes, that is where I base my name from. That's where I base Quixote from. Ah. Yes, he does. Well, the video version is just so quiet in comparison. Like the video version of it, you can find it like it's Man of La Mancha 6/9 movie clip, and from 1972. It's like, it's more of the classic Don Quixote that I remember growing up, just like the skinny old man kind of, like, yeah. But it's just, I love that song. I really do. So yeah. Anywho, now that I'm done almost crying, we'll put the music back on. So yeah. Did I scare you away, Shepe? You want to go see an opera now? I have not been to a good Broadway in ages. I don't remember the last one that I saw, but it's been a couple years. I have probably seen the musical Phantom of the Opera probably 8 to 10 times at this point. I've seen quite a few other Broadways. And I miss going to them. I used to go to them all the time with Mom and the rest of the family. Especially when I lived up closer to Mom, obviously. But it's a fun experience to go as a family. Yay, coffee. Yay, coffee. So, yeah. To dream the impossible dream. kind of where everything comes in. And why I keep pushing forward, really. I mean, there's so... You know, yes, I could have very easily been negative after the car wreck, after Mom passed away. My birth mom again. I was adopted later on, but yes. Finally done work and movie time. Have a good... Oh, take care. Have a wonderful evening and have fun watching your movie. Thank you again for stopping by. But yeah. So, let's see. I'm not used... Okay, I keep looking over at my preview panel because I keep seeing it change imaging, and I think that there's an alert that I'm not hearing, but I keep forgetting that I had set up the thank you for you guys that contributed towards the last goal. So, yeah. Okay. You know, it's been almost a year since I've actually had my first Twitch stream. My first Twitch stream was January 8th, I think, of this year. My dream is to be that beacon of light to artists out there who overcome their discouraging mountains. I don't want to be compared to like Bob Ross, but I've had a couple people tell me that I'm like him. See, exactly. And that is, I mean, I know you guys have heard me say this before, but that's why I do what I do as well. I mean, that's why I'll go and I'll drop, you know, 10, 15, 25, 50. I mean, I've dropped $100 on people before. Much to Heather's demise, I've dropped $200 on Modi. But it's just, you know, it's really just to encourage people to keep doing what they love. And that's really what's important, is people being able to do what they love and not, I mean, how many times growing up do people tell us that whatever our passion is, that it's not a viable means of, you know, employment or whatnot, or that it won't get us to where we need to be, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, you know, if you want to be an artist, be an artist. Fill up sketchbooks. Show everyone what you love to do. If you love playing games, get good at it. Enjoy it. And show people how fun that games can be, how challenging they can be, how much it can trigger the creative mind when you're trying to strategize to beat something that previously was unbeatable to you. How can you waste time on that when it's still, in some way or another, bettering yourself? Basically, the negative people tell us that we can't do it. It's impossible, or that it's going to be hard to do. There are going to be things that will make you quit. I just tell them, watch me soar. Exactly. And, you know, for me, ever since the car wreck. Okay, hang on. I don't know what that was. Just filling the joints here. Give me just a second. Okay. I heard it. I heard it. I don't know what it was, but I heard it. I'm guessing it's probably one of the knee joints. Yep, it's the knee joint. Okay, that's why I've been feeling odd today. Because the inner knee joint had become... See, this is why I have to adjust them every so often. No, I won't fall. I have 3 of the 4 knee joints are still connected. But it just throws it off just enough that if you're not expecting it, you saw what happens. I'm like... But, you know, I have enough to be able to finish. I'll just stand still. And then when I'm done, I'll stop it and my roommate will pass the wheelchair over and I'll just flop into the wheelchair. So, no big deal. Yeah, no falling allowed. But that's why I have to adjust the knees every so often, because when the knees do get loose enough, since there is still so much bend in them, they can unlock themselves like that. As I move around, they can, like the lock can actually pop up So, oh, she'll get out. But see, that's the thing. Ever since the car wreck, there have been so many people telling me what I can or cannot do because of the wheelchair. That don't know me. They don't know what I'm capable of or my determination for things. When I was first in the car wreck and I first broke my back, and the nurses even said that I would not walk again. Well, they didn't say unassisted, but I'm like, no, I will walk again. It wasn't even a question in my mind. I knew I was going to walk again. Whether or not it was with braces, that was to be decided, but I knew I was going to walk again. And, you know, there's been, I mean, all the physical things that I've gone through, you know, what's harder than the physical challenges is the mental challenges when people tell me that I can't do something. And so that just makes me push that much harder, honestly, because even if I can't do something, I'm sure as hell gonna try. You better believe I'm gonna try. And if it turns out I can't do it, fine. But at least I will have tried. And that is so important. And so, you know, to be honest, to be fair, you know, I've mentioned towards the beginning of the stream that I haven't done much recording recently for Minecraft videos. And I really want to get back into it, and I will. But originally, when Slayer Mice and I started recording, you know, he was really gung-ho about getting his channel up and running. And I know he still wants to. He's been going through some other stuff right now. And I can tell that he's discouraged with it. Because, you know, he's been working with me. I finally helped him get his channel up and going. And I told him it'll be hard. It's totally doable. But to the best of his ability to stay consistent with it, because there will be, yeah, exactly. And then also just the discouragement of not seeing, like, he definitely at times looks more at the numbers. I mean, he'll ask me, he's like, hey, what do you have for subscribers now? I'm like, oh, I'm at this. Not really thinking about it. Because, you know, while yes, I like seeing the numbers, more importantly, I like to create for people. I like to entertain people. I like to be able to interact with people in that regard. And so for me, it's, oh, hey, how am I improving what I'm making? Every time I make a Forever Stranded video, for instance, I try to improve something. So if you go and you look at my YouTube videos and you go into Forever Stranded, the first two Forever Stranded videos, to be quite honest, are crap. That's my own take on it. And a big reason for that is the audio. The audio, I mean, it leaves a lot to be desired. But I learned from it. And that's what's important. I learned from that. And every episode since, I take something and I try to improve it at least a little bit. Whether it's audio, whether it's editing technique, whether it's the content itself. I like to improve upon things. I like to learn. I also like to not spit when I'm talking. But sometimes that can't be helped, right? I mean, I want to do more in the Awakening series. I mean, I have this... Exactly. You don't generally learn from successes. You learn from the mistakes and the errors so you know what to make better. It's a process. And it's a journey. It's a fun journey if you allow it to be so. Here's one reason why I want to get back into Awakening. This is one of the trees that's near our base that I want to work with. I want to do something fun with that. I don't know what yet, but I want to get both Witchtail and Slayer Mice in as well, so we can work on it together and come up with something fun for it, because that has a lot of potential. It's a blank canvas that I don't know what to do with. Right? So much potential right there. I just want to get in and play with it. But I also, because this is a series that we wanted to work on together, we talk a little bit about everything. We talk about life, we talk about Minecraft, we talk about, you know, sometimes we'll play games like Don't Starve, Forever, Stardew Valley, just a little of everything. We just come in here to have a fun time while I'm standing up in my braces and trying not to fall from the knee lock trying to release right now. So I'm actually just about at the end of my stream because, especially right now with the knee lock trying to pop out, but so I'm not moving around a lot right now. But it gives me a way to just hang out with friends and have a good time, enjoy some coffee, and get 2 hours out of the way that get me on my feet and out of the wheelchair. But yes, Minecraft is one of the things we talk about because of the creative aspect to it. You've built custom trees. Custom trees are fun to make. I mean, you can make so many fun structures. I mean, you guys... Did I show on camera the computer that I made way back in 2014? I think I did. I think I showed a picture of that. I don't know if it's on my... How did that happen? Oh, no problem. And Magical Shrooms, I have a little bit of the story as well. Or not so much the story, but kind of the FAQ on my Twitch channel as well, if you want to take a look there. But basically, in '93, I was involved in a head-on collision where I broke my spinal column right around, you know, my waist, and severed my spine and became paraplegic at L2. And so since then, I've not had use of my legs or not used to my, basically anything from my waist. I've not had use of. And so it's, or feeling basically. And I used walking brace, full body, these braces go all the way up to here, Magical Shrooms. They go all the way up to here. And they hold me stiff as a board. And so I used braces like that for about 5 years. Got to the point, didn't know that they made stronger versions of them, and I just started gaining some weight, so they ended up breaking more often than I was wearing them. And so I stopped wearing them for almost 20 years. 16 of those years, I didn't really even try to get back into them until I knew that it was a possibility. And so for the last 4 years, I've been trying to straighten my legs out enough that I could get back in them again, because while sitting for so long, my tendons got so tight in my hips, my knees, and my ankles, even though I did some stretches on my ankles, that I was like almost in a perpetual sitting, you know, I was like perpetually sitting even if I hold myself up. So that's the short and skinny of what happened. You recall it being small. Right, constant sitting position. Recall, oh, the little computer that I made. Yeah, it was pretty small. I mean, it was enough to do like a little 7-segment display. But I want to make another one. I want to make one in a vanilla server again, because that was a fun project to make. Yeah, no, I mean, it's, you know, Magical Shrooms, and that's kind of what we were talking about right before you came in, is just kind of overcoming those challenges, getting through the negativity that people hear every day. And, you know, how many times growing up do we hear, no, we can't do something, it's not possible, you know, it's not feasible, it's not worth our time, blah, blah, blah. And my biggest thing growing up, especially with the physical challenges of the wheelchair, was don't tell me I can't do something just because I'm in a chair. I'm sure as hell gonna try at least. And if I still can't do it, at least I can say I've tried. You know, everyone has... I'm not going to do both crutches like I usually do, but everyone has their crutch. And everyone has, you know, there are things that I am drastically afraid of? I'm afraid of heights. Is one of the things I'm afraid of. But just because of my own personality, because I'm afraid of heights, I've done wall climbing. And I've did like a huge, it was like a redwood tree scaling thing where I went up like 50 feet in the air. Freaked me the heck out, but I did it. I don't have the interest so much to do things like skydiving. I mean, I could, but I don't have the interest to. Maybe one day I'll do like a paraglide or something. That seems interesting. If I can attach a paraglide to a wheelchair, I will try to come over at least enough of my fear of heights to do a paraglide. Because that just, oh my gosh, that looks so much fun. In a wingsuit. See, that'd be kind of cool. But yeah, I need to, there's that need to be somewhat realistic as well in what I can and cannot do. I mean, growing up, yeah, no, I've seen it as well. You get a wheelchair with big, beefy stuff. Yeah. Why would anyone... What is the quote from? I know that's a quote. I know it's a quote, Gary Fan. I don't remember what movie it's from. I'm a bad nerd. I forgot. I'm sure you'll tell me, though. You went skydiving? I mean, it seems fun. It doesn't seem like my type of fun. Oh, I'm sure. But yeah, so that's kind of me being in one of the biggest, there's a few large benefits of being back in the walking braces. When I'm walking around more, it's the impact of walking around. Because it helps keep bladder and kidney stones from forming. The weight bearing helps as well. Not so much as you would expect with the bone density. Impact helps more than weight bearing for bone density. Well, except for right now when my leg is trying to unlock on me, I can be pretty mobile. I'm not comfortable enough yet to use the crutches much on wet surfaces, which is why I'm standing pretty much in one space during the winter, and that's why I started this stream to begin with. But it's the Sheppy. If you go, you can go and take a look at my live or my YouTube channel. Same, it's YouTube Coyote. I am right now. Until I get to affiliate, I'm multi-streaming. Because I have people that are over on the YouTube side that don't benefit from, or that benefit there with the transcoding. So whether it's, you know, lower bit rate internet, whatnot, they can at least watch. I'm gonna have to figure out something though. I need to figure out something when I'm affiliate though, because I have a few people that like Gary Fan. Gary Fan's in here almost every single day, and I need to figure out some way that he can view it better through Twitch, even with the transcoding issue. So it's just, there's no other way around it, because I know that in order to be the affiliate, you can't do, they don't let you do this stuff. So thank you so much, Magical Shrooms, for the subscription on YouTube. Thank you. But what was I going to say? Oh, so anyway, to answer your previous question, when I first used braces, years and years and years ago, I would take them camping even. I could go up and down small, you know, dirt paths when I was much more comfortable. When I lose a little bit of weight, about 15 pounds or so, then you're going to head out. All right, take care. And yes, I will... Once I'm off camera, then I will call my roommate and ask her to bring the chair over, and I'll just flop into the chair, so I'll be safe. I'm not going to try to walk back over to the bed where I'm at right now, because I don't know how stable the metal is. So yeah, I am pretty stable. or I wouldn't, they're staying locked. It is, I can get around quite well. I mean, I can go up to 6 miles an hour in them, especially like on carpeted surfaces. When I get full traction. All right, take care. When I get full traction, I have no trouble just like flopping around and going almost full speed. So there's not a tripod to it. I do actually, and you know, and it's funny because the image that MRD drew for me doesn't actually show this, but there is actually a strap that goes between the knees to kind of lock them together, but it's not a firm strap because it needs to have a little bit of give. The lock I'm talking about is right at the knee joint, the round part of the lock, which should pop up here in about 30 seconds. Which should pop up right now, and you should see it over here. Right at the knee is one of those round little things, and there's a little like D-link that drops right onto it. Gravity, it's a gravity lock. And my legs have just straightened out enough that it's starting to bounce up when I'm moving around. And so it actually bounced up just enough that it, while I was standing here a little bit ago, it went pop, pop. And I was like, oh, yeah. So that is, and I'm just nearing I'm at the end of my stream pretty much. But so I will be getting some assistance to get back into my chair at that point because I'm just not quite comfortable enough. So I'm just hanging out, relaxing. I mean, my heart rate's not doing too bad, I don't think. Heart rate's 111. Probably rose a little bit with the with that jostle. It's all good though. It's all good. But anyway, oh my goodness, this Stream Deck. I tell you though, this Stream Deck is amazing. Pull-ups? Oh, I can do pull-ups. I need to get a new pull-up bar is what I need to get. Beat Saber? Beat Saber? What do you mean Beat Saber? Okay, I will pop that up for, take a look at that. Beat Saber. I will have to take a look at those. That looks interesting. It's like Lightsaber Fruit Ninja. Am I seeing that right? Like full body? Or like, oh, like Lightsaber DDR. That looks cool. I could get into that. Yeah, Lightsaber Musical Fruit Ninja. That's cool. I will definitely have to look into that. You know, you're gonna laugh, but one of my favorite, I used to play Rock Band 2. And one of my favorite things to play on Rock Band 2 was the drum, of all things. Do you know why it's so amusing for me to say that I played the drum on... I mean, I could play up to medium. I'll put it that way. I could play up to medium on most songs on Rock Band on the drums. Often I'd be singing, but I did enjoy the drums. The reason why this was interesting is because of the bass portion of it, the foot pedal. Obviously, I didn't use the foot. I had it set up on the round of my armrest. It actually fits perfectly on the round of my armrest and would rest my lap. And so my right hand would double. I would perform double duty, basically. I would do the different colors with the drums, and then my elbow would be the foot pedal. Try to maneuver your wrist and your elbow in different motions through the song. It is a challenge all of its own, but it's so fun. Oh my goodness, it's so much fun. Oh, well, thank you, Magical Shrooms. You know, this is the type of energy I like to encourage. And I hope you come again, honestly. And if you want, I have some extra little fun stuff in my Twitch chat. There is in-stream currency. As you see on the screen, it's exclamation doubloon, the kind of more the Spanish spelling of it, and kind of goes with the Quixote aspect. And I do have some sound clips and stuff that people can request to play in here using the commands. But if you're only able to watch from YouTube, totally get it. But yeah, definitely. I love encouraging people. I love to just hang out with friends. I am from Oregon, so I am West Coast. Austria. Oh wow. Okay. That's a few hours ahead of me. That's what, 9 hours ahead, I think. It's currently 5:15 for me. I think you're close to like 9 or 10 hours, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Phew. Yeah, you're definitely a few hours ahead. Let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 9 hours. That was a good guess. We have one of my friends that comes in here, Hugs. He's 8 hours ahead. Lucky Bunny's 9 hours. Netherlands. Ooh, that's no good. I hope you feel better. But anyway, I can tell that I'm standing a little crooked, and it is starting to, I'm starting to feel it like dig in right here a little bit, so I should probably listen to my body at this point and work on getting down. But definitely check out Twitch as well. Let me pop this into the YouTube side because eventually I'm going to be fully streaming on Twitch. TV. Okay. There you go. I think that's right. Yeah, that's right. So make sure to check that out because that's where eventually I will be doing most of my streams at. And I hope that Twitch one day will get some transcoding stuff in there. And Sheppy, I know your whole thing on YouTube, and I totally, yeah. I think we have similar feelings about it at this point, especially after the whole fiasco a few weeks ago with mine. But yeah, exactly. But oh, what was I gonna? I put up some new ones. I forget. Twitch will just ding you. Twitch will say no more. Yeah, no, I know, and I want to honor that, of course. So I'm being good. I'm being good. There we go. Okay, what did I add? I added. Oh, MRD, you didn't do yours. I'm surprised. We also have. I'm glad we haven't had to use Nobody Talks recently. We got Sarcasm. Everybody Lives. We got Stupid from Clue. Got Wrist. You know, actually... Oh, and now you're gonna do it, of course. Oh. You're waiting till the end of the stream to do it? Really? I mean, I was gonna say it's more apt to do Wrist at this point, because I mean it's almost end the stream. It was Godzilla. Oh, Sheppy, I was gonna show you. I told you I'd show you next time you came in. And I will show you right now because, boop, there we go. These are the ones I'm going to put as individual commands for when I'm in the chair. I wanted to find like a more consolidated thing on them, and so I found one that had like all of them on it. But I can do those with weights as well. So I definitely am going to try to incorporate that for like during my Umbre stream at the minimum. And then eventually, I will get back to the point that I can do push-ups. Do not, like, trust. I will get there. So what I used to do, when I took weightlifting in high school, because it was the easiest form of PE to adapt in the wheelchair, right? I used to tie my legs behind my head and walk around on my hands. And so my gym teacher was also the football coach. And so if he told you to do push-ups, you didn't argue with him, you just did them. If you argued with him, he made you do more. And so there was one day that I was just having a bad day or something. And like, all right, Coyote, do, right? He's like, all right, Coyote, do 20 push-ups. I'm like, okay. And he'd like, normally his minimum is 50 to start off with. And so I'm like, okay. And so I start getting ready to do push-ups. It's like, no. Just your hands. I'm like, gosh dang it. And those were probably the 20 hardest push-ups I'd ever done, because I normally could only do like 10 of those in a row. Just on my hands by themselves. So these, I'm working on incorporating these, like, I might do my thing more in segments. You're going to sleep. Take care. I hope you feel better soon. Really. Take care, and maybe I'll see you in a few days. But yeah, no, I didn't choke myself doing that. No, they went behind my neck, actually. Like, not completely overlapped, but like I would use a belt to hold the legs together, and then I could just rest the belt right here on the strong part of my neck. And it was, you know, it was fun. It was just, I technically can still do it. My shoulder would hate me for it right now. I will eventually get to that point. Take care. So yeah, I want to try to incorporate some of the exercises and stuff into my brace stream on a regular basis. It may be the thing where I can do some of the stuff, you know, standing up. I saw that. She jumped down. Probably went to go get some food. So with that note, I mean, since she jumped down.
Oh, goodness, look at my wrist. I gotta go.
I should probably start ending the stream then. I want to thank everyone for coming in. I want to thank as well. Again, I doubt it was the Mr. Beast, but a Mr. Beast followed. And a different spelling of it. I want to thank Laura Holla for the $5 donation towards the new goal. It was a fun stream. It was an amazing stream. Lots of positive energy today. And I look forward to hanging out with everyone again tomorrow. Sheppy, I'm sure I will see you in your stream tomorrow before I have to get ready for mine. So if you guys have not checked out my stream, check out his stream. I usually go and hang out in his stream for about an hour, hour and a half or so before I have to start getting ready for my stream. It's a blast. He always has fun. And you get to see his cat Pearl and his bearded dragon Dinky. So, anyway, everyone. Oh, and MRD, you're streaming tomorrow morning, right? Or not morning for you. If you guys have not seen MRD stream art, her art stream, make sure to check it out. What time is it on PST? Like I know what time it is, or I know what time it is PST. What time is it your time? It's 1 p.m. That's right, 1 to 3. So I think Sheppy will be working, but for those of you that want to check it out, go and check it out. She's a lot of fun to watch. It's fun to watch her process. Anyway, take care, everyone. I don't have a button to end stream yet, but have a wonderful evening, and I look forward to seeing everyone soon. And everyone stay awesome. And I'm going to go ahead and attempt to get out of these braces safely. Take care.